We're going to be going from basically 6 to 8 with the cipher happening from 6 to 7, and then during the God hour, the God DX21 will come on. I apologize for the audio this morning because we didn't get everything up and running. It's probably not the same level that you're used to, but let's start by saying that today is May 22nd. That means that today's mathematics are wisdom being born to cultural freedom, wisdom being wise words being spoken in ways and actions. So if your ways and actions are wise, then that develops a good culture. A culture is not only a way of life, but a culture is also a process. It's how you are developed. It is how you're produced, created, as far as forging your identity. And with that said, I would like to say that I am less apostle and more apostate. And you can't be afraid of your truth, even if your truth shames the rest of your herd. A lot of us do not take the steps necessary to be who we are because we've been indoctrinated, i.e., encoded with certain things that comes from the fear that was planted in us when we were little children. Are you going to fall for dogma, or are you going to live the way of am God? You see, if you're going for dogma, then you got it backwards. If you flip dogma around, you get am God. So are you with dogma, or are you with am God? And that's what I'm seeking to do. And pardon these motherfuckers who decided they wanted to ride motorcycles all fucking early in the morning when people are trying to get their pontification on. Code breaking. That's going to be our mission. And code breaking is for us, now that we are woke, what are we going to do with it? Now that we are woke, what are we going to do with it? What are you going to do with being woke? You're just going to say, well, I'm woke, and it's like some badge of honor, or what actions are you taking with this state of being awake, which ironically was the title of a magazine that I was brought up under, The Watchtower and Awake. And that's where it goes to being fearless and speaking your truth, even if it contradicts or conflicts what the rest of your herd has come to accept and believe. And I'm not really a big fan of believing, because if you look at believe, there's a lie right in the middle of it. Looking at a word will give you so much, even if you just take it on its phonetic face value. Like, people are fond of saying good morning. People can take that phonetic face value and say, who died? When you say good morning. Or you could look at it in different aspects. You might flip it. In St. Croix, they say morning. Is the morning more of a warning? Because the morning is more warning. Are we watching out for something subliminally? Are we making knowledge born of something and we don't know? Well, that's what code breaking is about. Deciphering what most people won't decipher. They just take for granted and take on face value. We walk around looking at icebergs and never go underneath the icy waters. And that's what code breaking is all about. What is fake news will be one of the topics that we talk about. We're going to have a segment called Sound Boy, where we navigate through the sound. Just like a boy provides a guidepost for people who are on the seas of life, well, we're going to be the sound boys and show y'all various aspects of understanding when you look at certain songs. Our first object of scrutiny will be Buju Banton, now that he's home and on his long walk to freedom. Let's scrutinize and analyze some of the things that happen when you no longer expose your weakness. When you seek knowledge, but you forget your humbleness. We'll look at the prophet's own words, because we have to realize that we might be looking at these things as songs, but just like Elvis Costello sang, every day, every day, every day, every day we write the book. The Bible is being written every day. There are lesser prophets and there are greater prophets, but all scripture are inspired. Not just Holy Scripture, not just the Bible, all scripture. So remember that. We are going to go through all types of forms and sources. We're going to go through the Kabbalah. We'll go through the Kabbalion. We'll go through the Quran. We'll Go through all of those KKKs, and we'll also go through the Bible. We'll also go through the Kibranigist. We'll also go through the Dhammapada. We'll go through all kinds of treatises of the classic sense, but we'll also deal with contemporary sources. So tune in with yours truly, the Unicorn Cobo Bobo, as we take it higher. Rastafari and I, codename Codebreaker. Unicorn Cobo Bobo, and we out of here.